Welcome everybody, welcome back to the Drunken Floor. I'm Nati, this is my co-host
Leon. Hi. And we are on for another set. Gonna have some fun, drink some beer.
An excellent week.
Yep. Talking about what we have done, what we didn't do, and life in general and the meaningful questions.
Exactly. So, how was your week?
It was okay. Hectic, I think.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. Guess what? I was in Ribe at my folks again.
A surprise!
Do you know what we did? Me and my mother?
Second-hand stories.
Oh yeah. That and then my girlfriend had a birthday. So what was it, Friday? We were celebrating her.
Oh yeah.
Went out to town. Started at our place. Went out to town. Home 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah.
It was a good day.
I was so hungover. Went to the bikers club.
Yeah, a biker club. Yeah. That's a biker
Just
club.
had a good time.
Yeah. So kind of a roadhouse type of feel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And what about you? Anything special?
Oh yeah. Well, last week I was sent some Warhammer figurines.
Oh. Stop.
Hmm?
We've forgotten something. The most important thing about the Drunken Floor.
Oh my god.
How could you?
How dare I?
Well,
Time for a beer.
subjects are coming up. New beer.
Fantastic.
Skull.
Cheers.
Oh,
So good.
yeah.
Well, I have actually had a really good week. It's been fine. Yesterday I visited my grandma. She's 98. And it was fine seeing her again.
Yeah. What else? Yeah. Funny enough, she was at the biker club with us.
Surprise.
You surprise.
Well, I've been hungover like...
3 times this week.
Yeah.
Today
Yeah.
we're not though.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine today, but...
Tomorrow.
Really long day yesterday at my grandma's with being hungover, so yeah. But otherwise, last week I was sent some Warhammer figurines,
Yeah.
so I just have to assemble them and paint them.
So that's what you have been using your week for?
Yeah.
Being creative and
Planning.
drunk.
Yeah.
Well.
Just as usual. And guys, excuse the lightning issue today.
Lightning issue?
It's called lighting issue.
Lighting issues.
Whoopsie daisy. It keeps going in and out of focus, so yeah.
We'll just have to live with that. So if anybody has a cheap camera or you want to donate us a digital camera,
Please.
hey! oh well. Nah. But we have some subjects this week we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about Corona or the COVID-19.
19.
Yeah. Then we're gonna talk about some nerdy stuff, some of our favorite games. We're gonna talk about swinger clubs
Yeah.
and mischief in general, I think.
Mm.
And what's more? Then we are also talking about.
Oh yeah, our festival next
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah, we're going on a music festival. Woo!
A tiny private one, but
Yeah.
it will be so good.
Yeah.
Finally.
So the next week's podcast will be from the festival. It's gonna be cozy.
So good.
Yeah.
And we actually have legs, so.
We have legs. Yeah, okay, that way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're not just stumbling around on our stomachs.
Nope. So it'll be good.
So,
Well, Corona.
yeah, let's start with the big elephant in the room. Not this one, but the other one.
He's adorable.
Yeah. Corona.
Well, I worked at a grocery store when Corona really got the world on its knees.
Yeah.
And everything closed down and people were panicking and such. And it was kind of a nightmare because so many people, they hoarded everything, like toilet paper.
Yeast and toilet paper.
Oh, yeast, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. People have never baked a bread in their lives.
Nope.
Oh, we need the yeast so we can bake stuff.
It's an apocalypse. Help!
Yeah.
Everyone acted like it was some kind of zombie apocalypse and they would never get out of their houses again.
Yeah.
It was fucked up. So, yeah, working there was pretty rough.
I was working as a waiter. So, naturally, then we had to close down the service and the place that I worked. So, yeah, I got a lot of spare time on my hands. My roommate thought she had corona.
Oh.
So we got her tested. Then it was positive. Okay. Then yeah.
And we have been really social.
And then you got tested. I got tested. All of our friends got tested. None of us had corona. Then we got her tested again, and then it was negative. It was just a freaking nightmare.
And it was a huge
and a nightmare of insecurity.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
And also because, like, we have, of course, taken corona serious.
Yeah.
But we have also still been social and just hang out, and we have taken our precautions, but.
Yeah, and then we only hung out with a small group of people.
Yeah.
We know a lot of introverts and people who do not like other people in general.
Close friends.
Yeah, close friends. So me and my mate Roy, we went a lot to our forest because, well, it was just our sanctuary. It was just me and him, and well, he's a pedagogue, what is it called in English? He takes care of children, and he also got laid off. So yeah, so we had got a lot of spare time on our hands. So we had a lot of extra time.
Just near a hammock with bonfires and such.
Oh no. We didn't use that much because we were out chopping down trees and building our shelter because now we had the time and we could go again the next day and the next day and the next day. Of course, a beer and a bonfire, that's the mandatory.
Always good.
It's the mandatory. Yeah. But also at my work, nobody really knew what was going on, so when could we start up again, and when we finally start up again, like 2 months later, it was a little bit chaotic because everything had to be wiped down, sanitized. Of course, we need to take care of each other, but sanitizing, and some people were fired because, yeah, the owner didn't want to pay the salary, and they were good because they were in a union.
It was a major mess.
Yeah. So a lot of those didn't came back. So we were 2 or 3 of the old crowd, old crew, and then a lot of new people who had to be learned, to be teach how do we do this, how do we do things at our place, and yeah.
I also
it was kind of a mess.
I also imagine it was pretty rough, like being a waiter and but still keep your distance.
Yeah.
From the diners or the guests.
Yeah. The most of our guests are 60 plus. So you also have to take into consideration that, well, they're in that kind of age and state they're the ones where corona is the most dangerous. So, what is it called? If one of us had any symptoms at all, don't come to work.
Of course.
And if you have 2 people or 3 people sniffing or having symptoms of corona, not having corona because, it's just maybe it's like a cold.
Running nose.
Then you had to stay home, and then we were understaffed for days.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Back when your roommate, she suspectedly had corona.
Yeah.
Then I said it to my boss at work, and I had.
And you had to stay at home.
I had runny nose and I coughed a bit, but I wasn't feeling unwell at all. So she sent me home for 3 weeks, I think.
Yeah.
4 weeks.
And you were getting stir crazy.
I have to have something to wake up to, or I get batshit crazy.
Yeah. Crazy cat lady, all the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's. I think also it's weird that because of this of course we did sanitize our hands all the time, but when you work in the kitchen, every time you went by one of these dispensers, you sanitize.
Yeah, of course.
We had to put up hand cream next to the dispensers because
your hands get so dry.
Completely dry. And
they start flaking and
yeah.
bake and everything.
So we also besides working a lot of extra hours because down on manpower, on a normal day I would walk around 20,000 to 30,000 steps. Then you have to deal with the customers. You have to make sure they're not too close to each other, and boy, that's a big responsibility.
It was something.
And tiring, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I think, and I noticed a lot. It was the people.
Constant concern for me.
Yeah, there were a constant concern for other people, and people got a lot more. I would say friendlier. They were more. They noticed each other more because, well, we have to be aware of each other, protect each other, and not, I wouldn't say fear each other, but we had to have our social distancing, and that meant for me, I think a lot of people didn't walk around looking at the phones, they looked around people like that.
I felt it so shocking that the, cheers!
Cheers. Sorry.
It was so shocking for me to see that the world, or Denmark, but our country, like they need this major wake-up call. Hey, the world is fucked. The world is screwed and we don't know when it's going to end. So immediately everyone started smiling or greeting each other, and just an overall more open-mindedness and and now also when I worked, it was mind-boggling to me, because then the borders and everything opened up again.
Yeah, the borders to Germany and Sweden and Norway.
Yeah.
We closed down the borders in Denmark around...
Strictly.
Yeah, strictly.
Early on.
I actually saw a clip where it's 2 elderly people. They are a couple, but they live on each side of the border. They met every day at the border with coffee and cake.
Aww.
And discussed the day. So they had a little chair, a lawn chair, sat there on each side of the border, and the policeman allowed it because they are keeping a distance from the border.
Adorable.
So they were sitting there with their cake and a cup of coffee and just hang out. I think they were around 80 or 85.
Aww,
yeah, that was so sweet. That's so sweet. But yeah, they can't visit each other because that's the way it was.
That's so adorable.
But now when the borders has opened up again,
it's just like everyone is back in their own fucking bubble.
Yeah, a little.
A lot.
If you when you go to Germany, we do a lot of shopping in Germany because it's cheaper. You have to wear a mask when you're in stores in Germany or Germany, because they're not that loose about the laws yet, thankfully. But it's every day they're just having their head up their own ass. They get angry when they find out, oh, you have to wear a mask, and then we don't have that problem yet. No, that's the law in Germany. So fair enough, and you can buy a mask for €5, not $5, 5 kroner, Danish kroner. That's like 70 cents or something like that. But people need to take better care of each other, and this was a wake-up call because if you look at other countries, they are having the second wave now.
Yeah.
We haven't had that.
And so many states is closing down again.
Yeah. Yeah, and especially in America, and the US of A.
And that's also US of A.
Yeah, it is US of A, United States of America.
Oh yeah.
US of A.
It just sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
Well,
weird people.
but that's why I'm a little concerned about, like, people should start caring again. But
yeah.
I just feel like they stopped sanitizing that.
Yeah, it's and like we got on the other side, and now it's back to
we're just
normal.
Losing up, and fuck it, it's no problem anymore. It's a huge problem.
We have and it's still around. We have had a couple of incidents in Denmark at some holiday resorts where they had new cases of COVID. So, and then they had to close that down, and all the employees had to go home and be quarantined again.
Oh yeah.
What yeah. Sorry.
It's just another subject, really. But I have my aunt and uncle. They live in Belgium, and in Belgium, it's not even fucking allowed to walk on the beach. Like when it was at the worst. If the police or the authorities they saw you at the beach just walking, and you get a fee like
fine, yeah.
Major. It was so intense. But like then they loosened up a bit.
Yeah.
Now you were allowed to bike on the beach. Okay then. But you weren't allowed to sit down at a bench and relax.
Yeah,
so an elderly couple, they
I think also in Denmark
they got busted in just sitting on a bench, and they got a huge.
Yeah, he was fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's scary.
I think that one of the things when, well, a lot of people got sent home from work in Denmark, yeah, and because of the system we have here, a lot of us are in unions, and well, the state takes care of you if you're not working. So a lot of people actually just took it like 14 days or a month vacation. So okay, they couldn't leave the country or anything, but then a lot of people went to the woods, just having a walk. Went to the beach. Experienced Denmark. Yeah. I think a lot of people are traveling to places in Denmark they have never been or thought about, because normally, then we go to Tenerife, we go to Turkey, we go on a holiday down there. Now we had to have
35 degrees.
I heard that on the Gudno, that's a long river where we have in Denmark, where it's very popular to go canoeing. If you want to rent a canoe, you have to wait for like 2 months.
Now?
Yeah. Everything is rented out. And it sounds like there's a lot of people on the river. Well, there is in case of normality, but it's not overcrowded, of course. But every canoe is just rented out, and there's a queue or a line, or what's it called? You have to
call it queue.
Yeah. So you have to wait for a month or 1.5 months to go canoeing. Canoeing. Yeah.
That's wild.
It's insane. But okay, also good because, well, we have a very diverse country.
Yeah, luckily.
Yeah. When it comes to the nature part, or what it's called, not biomes. I have
landscape.
The landscape, yeah.
Biomes.
Yeah, I played too much Minecraft. But yeah, we have some
ice spike biome.
Yeah, we have some different kinds of environment. That's you will always find something new, and it's a beautiful country.
And tourist attractions.
Yeah, actually we have a lot, but we don't see them as something big because they're not that international. Maybe.
It's just Denmark, I was like to say, yeah. But really, honestly, it is just regarding Corona. It all you just have to fucking think. God damn it!
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, if you if you feel a little sick, wear a mask.
It's a matter of common respect.
If you go shopping, wear a mask. If you see a sanitation station where you can go get some hand sanitizer, use it. God damn it! All the shops they have it. It's
God damn it.
right in the door. God damn it! Use it. I don't think. What's your thought about gloves? People wearing gloves.
Well, I wore them sometimes at work.
Yeah.
Because always we always wearing gloves when it's we're handling fruits and vegetables and such. So that's normal.
Yeah.
But you just drop so many things. Like if you're handling cans or whatever, like at work, then it's not as easy. And I can imagine it's the same thing being a waiter.
Yeah, forget
You
about
can't.
it. I can't run around with gloves, plastic gloves. Also, then I've had to change them every 10 minutes because they are not disinfecting. They're keeping my hands safe, but everything that lands on top of my glove, it stays there. They are not disinfected.
I found that so tragic.
I saw some.
Speaking of that, like they sanitized their fucking gloves. Stop it!
Yeah.
Just switch your gloves instead of being a cunt.
Either switch them or just keep sanitizing your hands. They're not protecting anything. Wear the mask, and it has to go over the nose, not just your mouth. I've seen so many people. It's just around the mouth, and the hooter is just hanging out over that.
The hooter.
Yeah, and I saw a little kid. It was kind of adorable. Little kid, runny nose, mask up to here, and then the snot was just running down the mask.
Delicious.
Yeah. Well, she was 3 or 4.
I have to buy some dinner tonight.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But well, what I'm just really begging for is people get the respect back or the concern instead of just hey, we're fine here.
Yeah.
Just the common sense. Really.
I don't think it will ever be normal again. Of course, we have to open up to a certain degree. Yeah. But yeah.
I also personally like
God damn it.
Yeah, exactly. But people going to students with their exams and stuff.
Mm.
Obviously, it has been like video calls or all that kind of thing. And I've read a research.
Yeah.
I hate people saying that, but like,
you read a paper.
Yeah, exactly. But that the grades overall, they're higher.
Yeah.
Because
they had to stay at home and do their homework.
Also that, but the overall thing with exam anxiety.
Yeah.
Or just what's it called? Like presenting yourself in front of
just
authorities.
Yeah.
And that's wild. And I hope it will be like that in the future, like somewhat, because to me, I also suffer from exam anxiety. Yeah. No, not really anxiety in general, but just for exams.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't like it. I'm always been better with the person-to-person chat.
Yeah.
Sitting over a video call and doing an exam.
I would prefer that.
No. I wouldn't. And I'm a teacher, and I wouldn't because.
Oh yeah, you're a teacher.
You can read the body language to the same extent. I can count down a student to an exam if I can see the hands, everything jittering. I can't do that on a screen.
One of my friends, he just took the pharmacist. Exam.
Oh, he must also have been
it was
the corona thing. Oh.
He enjoyed it so much because we just had a video call where, of course, he was being interviewed and such, and the exam, and then 2 other people, the censor, scholar, censor, and the teacher.
Mm.
He found it so more calming in a way, and I personally like.
Yeah. I would say let it be an option in the future.
I doubt it though. But I like it.
I don't, yeah,
Oh well.
I haven't thought about
I can talk about that for ages.
Yeah. And talking about things for ages. Well, guys.
We have a lot of other subjects.
Yes, the beers are nearly done. So let's just
2 seconds. I hit this lighting again. I'm sorry. But cheers.
Cheers.